Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number 1. Yes, day number 1, week. This is definitely week number 8. Could you believe it? Week number 8 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you for today's class. Let's begin. Let's begin. We're gonna head up. Today is Monday the 26th of February, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is definitely, we are going to be doing, last week, what did we do? We did, start with L. Anyone can remember? Start with L.
Linear
Equation, word problem.
Linear equation, word problems. Very good. Today, can anyone guess what we're going to be doing today? I doubt you can get this.
The
Guess.
actual linear equation
The
without
actual
word problem.
linear without word problems? Nope.
No word problem.
Nope. Definitely not. We already did that. I gave that fit to y'all in week 1, probably week 1 or 2. Well, start with T. And we're going to be dealing with time questions.
Time?
Yeah, time questions. So stuff like, anyone ever did like elapsed time? Stuff like that. You had to do elapsed time. Anyone?
No, so I don't remember anything.
You never done elapsed time? That's strange.
No, so
Okay. But today that's what we're going to be looking at, time questions. All right, so we're going to begin with this word problem on time questions. All right, so we'll start off with this individual. Let's call him Mr. Brown. So this is going to be example number 1. Example number 1. Okay, so for example number 1, it says that Mr. Brown arrived at the mall at 10:15 a.m. So question, what time did Mr. Brown arrive at the mall? What time did he arrive at the mall? 10:15. Very good, 10:15 a.m. So Mr. Brown arrived at the mall at 10:15 a.m. And let's say that he left home. He left home at 8:50 a.m. And the question asks us to calculate or determine how long. So how long is a question on time, right? Determine how long it took him to arrive. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the mall. So Mr. Brown arrived at the mall at 10:15 a.m. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the mall. Okay, good. Anyone have any answers? Remember, he arrived at the mall at 10:15. He left home at 8:50. Anyone know what we're gonna do in order to get an answer? Add?
subtract.
Why would we add? Someone said it. We're going to what?
Subtract.
Subtract. Very good. Where's Summer? Summer, are you there? Where's Summer?
Yes, sir.
I posted a link inside the chat. I don't know if you see it. Let me post it again. But I need you to work on that for right now.
Yes, sir.
Good. So, yes, Naya.
Mr. Batiste.
What am I supposed to be working on?
The same link.
Mr. Batiste.
Good. Go ahead, Amari. Wait, Naya.
Yes, sir.
What happened to your brother today's class? Is he still ill?
Yes, sir. He's right now like on the side of me, coughing and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay. How about you? You feeling a bit better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so all right. Yes, you saying something, Amari?
Yes, sir. I think I know how to do this.
Okay, tell me what you think. Wait, first of all, finally you're in class. I hope it stays that way. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
And if you have to miss class for any reason, what you have to do is you have to send me a message. Let me know that you're going to miss class and tell me the reason, and then ask me for the notes. You can't just be missing class haphazardly. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Do you subtract 850 from 1015?
No, the other way around. So we're gonna put,
Subtract 1015 from 850.
very good. So this is very important. You always put the time you arrive first, right? So in this case, what time did he arrive at the mall? Time did he arrive at the mall?
10:15.
10:15. Why is there only one person answering? I'm not talking to only one person. What time did he arrive at the mall is my question.
10:15.
10:15. Good. So that is the arrival time. So we're gonna put that first. You always put your arrival time first. Right? So it's gonna be 10:15. Always put the arrival time first. So 10 on top. And at the bottom here we put, so it's 10 hours, right? And then how much minutes? Or how many minutes? Gonna be what?
15.
15
15.
minutes, right? Good. And then how many hours or what time did he leave home? What time did he leave home?
8:50.
8:50.
8:50. Very good. 8:50. So he's gonna put 8 hours for at the bottom, and then you're gonna put 15 minutes. So 8:50. Okay, so there we go. And so what operation are we gonna be using? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Which one?
Subtraction.
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 Very good. So we're gonna subtract these things. Let me use a different color for this. Let's say we use blue. So we're gonna subtract. And let's put our line underneath. Good. And so good. So please write this down just like how I have it. Just as nice and neat, just like how I have it, all right? Okay, good. So now we're gonna perform our subtraction, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna say 5 minus 0, which is what?
0.
What?
I mean
5 minus
5.
0.
5.
5, right? So let me put this up some more because I don't have enough space at the bottom there. So let me put this up some more. And let me try to put this up as well. And then this need to go smaller. You don't need all that space. Good. So we need a lot of space at the bottom instead of at the top. Okay. So again, I'm gonna put 10 underneath the what? Hour side because it's 10 hours. And then I'm gonna put 15 underneath the minute side because it's 15 minutes, right? So then I'm gonna say 8 hours, right? And then I'm gonna put 50 minutes, all right? And then I'm gonna subtract the two, right? That's how we're gonna do it, subtraction. Okay, now, like I was saying, how are we gonna subtract? Well, the first thing we have to do is we have to say what? We have to say 5 minus 0, which is what?
5.
5. Very good. And now I have a very important question for you. 1 minus 5 is what?
You have to borrow, and that becomes +1, I think.
We have to
Round.
round.
Borrow.
We have to borrow, right? Okay, so when we borrow, this becomes what? Can we borrow from the 0?
No.
No. No. Okay, so what we have to borrow from?
The 1.
The 1.
The 1? Would you say that, Olivia?
The 1.
Borrow from the 10. Borrow from the, yes, that's very important. We do not borrow from the 0 or from the 1, we borrow from the 10. Why? Because you got to remember, you got to respect the columns. This one is hours. This one is what? Minutes, right? So we have to borrow, right? 1 hour, right? And so from the 10, so that becomes what? Becomes
9.
9, right? It becomes 9. And so we have 9 right there, and this becomes, now here's the thing. What is 1 hour in terms of minutes? 1 hour is
1
what?
plus
60.
1 hour equals what?
60.
1 hour is 60 minutes. Very good. Ajani, how many minutes is 1 hour? Where's Ajani? How many minutes is 1 hour? Ajani? Where's Ajani? Ajani,
Yes,
can you hear
sir.
me? 1 hour equals how many minutes?
5 minutes.
No, sir. 1 hour, it says right there on the screen. Because you're not paying attention. You need to start paying attention. You hear me, Ajani? Pay attention in my class. 1 hour equals how many minutes?
60 minutes.
60 minutes. All right. And I'm gonna ask this question again. How many minutes is 1 hour?
60 minutes.
50 minutes.
60 minutes. This is for everyone now. How many minutes is 1 hour?
60
minutes.
60 minutes.
60.
60 minutes. Good. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. So if I borrow 1 hour from the 10, right? How many minutes must I put on the minute side?
1.
No, not 1. Remember, I borrow a whole hour. So how many minutes is it?
60.
60.
Gonna be 60 minutes. Yeah, 60. So we have to add.
You have to add to 60 by the 15 and
Very good.
subtract the answer by 50.
Yes, exactly. So we have to add what? 60 to the what? To the 15.
15.
Good. Okay, so that means we have to create a new problem. So we have to rewrite this now. So I'm going to use an arrow. So use an arrow and use this arrow here. And then that means we have a new problem. Now with this problem, still put the hours like here. Right. Still put the minutes like here. Right. So we still have hours and minutes. How many hours we have now for the left-hand side? Is it still 10?
No, sir. It's 9 now.
It's
9.
what? It's 9 hours now. It's 9 hours. Now, how many minutes do we have? Is it still 15?
No, sir.
No, how many is it? It's what?
75.
What is it? It's what? What is
60
60?
minutes.
What is 60 plus 15?
75.
75.
Very good. So it's going to be 60 plus 15. 60 plus 15. That's going to be equal to what?
75.
75. Yep.
Very
Back
good.
it by
75.
50.
Oh, very good. So that means we have 75 minutes, right? So let me explain how we got 75 minutes, right? The way we got 75 minutes is that we borrowed an hour from the 10. So it becomes a 9. And then this is, we put it on the right-hand side with the minutes. So if you take in an hour and you put it on the minute side, that hour is 60 minutes. So you have to add 60 plus the 15, and that gives us 75 minutes. Because we added 60 plus 15, which is 75. And so we have 9 hours and 75 minutes. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we have to subtract, right? So we still gonna have 8 hours, right? So that stays the same. We're gonna have that. And then we still gonna have 15 minutes. That doesn't change, right? But what we're gonna do is we're going to subtract them. And so Let's subtract them. So what is 5 minus 0? That's gonna be what?
5.
Five.
It's gonna be 5. What is 7 minus 5?
2.
Two.
It's gonna be 2.
2.
Good. What is 9 minus 8?
1.
1.
1.
Very good. So can someone tell me how long it took him to arrive?
1
1
hour.
o'clock and 25.
Not 1 o'clock. How long did it
1
take?
hour and 25.
1 hour and
25
25
minutes.
1 hour and
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
very good. 1 hour and 25 minutes. So let's write that down. It took him an hour. So 1 hour. Put this in. It took him 1 hour. 1 hour and what? 25 minutes. And that's how we get the time it took him to arrive to the mall. 1 hour and 25 minutes. So let me put this in red. Okay, let me know if you understand how we got 1 hour and 25 minutes. Let me know.
Yeah, so
I do.
You do?
I do.
Yes, sir.
I do.
Okay, it's only a handful of persons who are answering. So I need the rest of you to answer,
I
please.
do.
I do. I do.
I do.
Okay. Again, it's only the girls who are answering. How about the boys? Do y'all understand?
I answer, Mr.
Yes,
Dupont.
sir.
I understand. And how about
No, sir.
Mark, Myla, not Myla, Mark and Michael? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So why do I have to call y'all name? Why you're not answering when I
I did say
when I
yes,
ask?
sir.
Mark,
I
you
did
did,
say I would, yeah.
but
Yes, sir.
Michael didn't. So Michael, when I'm speaking to the class, I'm speaking to you as well. Someone said they don't understand. Who is that?
Me.
Who?
Me.
Amari, what do you don't understand?
So when my computer did die when it was doing the subtraction, so
Okay, so if you look carefully, why is your computer dying? You need to put your stuff on charge. You know you have class every 6 o'clock, right? So you need to charge your devices. It's called being
yes, sir.
responsible. Okay, so what we did here when we add 60 to 15, okay? And when we add 60 to 15, that becomes 75. You see that? Hello, do you see that?
Why you add 60
Yes,
to
sir.
50?
Oh, because 1 hour is 60 minutes. And so we borrowed a whole hour. Remember? We borrowed an hour. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we had to borrow 60. You understand? You understand this? No? Still sound lost. This is 10. We subtract 9. We subtract 1, so it's 9, right?
Yes, sir.
And then when we bring the hour over to the minute side, we can't just put 1 because it's a whole hour. So you have to put 60 minutes. All right. Then we do 60 plus 15, which is what?
75.
75. And so we have 9 hours and 75 minutes. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Then 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. And then 9 minus 8 is 1. So we have 1 hour and 25 minutes.
Yes,
makes
sir.
Good. Alasia, you understand that? Alasia?
Yeah, sir.
How about you, Angel? Angel, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. D.
Go ahead, Joseph.
Can you explain that for me one more time?
The whole thing or just a certain part?
A.
A? Okay, no problem. I'll explain it again. And Brene, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Dia, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Javin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Tayan, do you understand? And also Taya, do you understand?
Yes.
I could barely hear you, Taya.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay, good. Perfect. So I need Amarani, can you explain how we got an hour and 25 minutes? And Joseph, as she explains, take a listen so you could get it. Go ahead.
Mr. Brown arrived at the mall at 10:15 a.m. He left home at 8:50 a.m. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the mall. We first put the hours and minutes that he arrived, which is 10 hours and 15 minutes. Then we put it over when he left home, which is 8:50. So we do 5 minus 0, which is 5. And then 1 minus 5. You can't do that. So you borrow from the 10. You take hour from the 10 and that leaves you with 9 hours.
Yes.
You add 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So you put the 60 minutes, you add the 60 minutes with 15, which gives you 75. So you take away 7 from 5, which is 2. And then 9 minus 8, which is 1. So it's 1 hour and 25 minutes.
So it was 9 hours and 75 minutes. We subtract 850. So 5 minus 0 is 5, 7 minus 5 is 2, and then 9 minus 8 is 1. Joseph, you understand it now, or you still want me to explain it again?
Yes, I understand now.
Okay, good. Is there anyone who don't understand how we got this? I see Miley, your hand is raised.
Yes, sir. I was wondering if this is a regular time question or if this is elapsed time, and if it is, what's the difference between them?
Let me say elapsed time. When we say elapsed time, I mean time that has passed, right? So, one moment. So, elapsed time questions are time questions. So, we don't have to distinguish them, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, my next question is, all right, so we already know what time it took, like how long it was. Okay, so the next question is, go ahead.
Can you say how you got 9 25? I think there's going to be so I can know what we're doing.
Okay, the way we got 975 is because we borrowed 60. We had to borrow an hour, right? You see that? So it becomes 9, right? You see that? Because we can't do 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5, it's like give you a negative number, so we can't do that. So what we need to do is we need to borrow an hour, right? You understand that, Jeremy? So I wonder if he's still here. Can you hear me, Jeremy? I am not hearing from Jeremy, so when he comes back, we'll explain it for him. Okay, so we have the next question. And the next question says, express your answer. This is part B. So let me put B here. B. Express your answer from A. In what? In minutes. And that's very easy. Express your answer in A or from A in minutes. How are we gonna do that? Any ideas from you? Express your answer from A in minutes. What's gonna be our answer? Well, what was our answer from A?
1 hour and 25 minutes.
1 hour and what? 25,
25 minutes.
25 minutes. Okay, good. What is 1 hour in terms of minutes?
60 minutes. Do you times it by 60?
Not times it. We don't
60
times it.
plus 25.
Someone said it.
60 plus 25
Very good, Jeremiah.
would be 85
Very
minutes.
good. 85 minutes. So we're gonna say 60 minutes, right? Plus what? Plus
25 minutes.
25 minutes. Very good.
85 minutes.
It's gonna be what?
85 minutes.
85 minutes. It's gonna be equal
85
to
minutes.
85 minutes. And so that's how we know how many minutes do we have. Okay. So what did we do? We know that, well, 1 hour, right? 1 hour is how many minutes? 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we're gonna say, we know that it took him 1 hour and 25 minutes. So that means that it's gonna be 1 hour, which is 60 minutes plus 25 minutes, which is gonna be 85 minutes, right? So the answer for this one is definitely 85 minutes. All right, how many persons understood B? I mean, if you understood B.
Yeah, so
Yes,
Still only a few persons are answering. Let me know if you understand how we got B, please.
So,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good. Michael, do you understand B? Yes, Michael. Michael, are you there? Is Michael there? Ronisha, are you there? Where's Ronisha? Do you understand how we get answers? Where's Ronisha?
excuse me, sir. Javen says he doesn't understand.
I'm not paying Jevin any mind. Jevin, like attention. Jevin, what part of this you don't understand? All you're doing is adding?
Only B. Me, yeah, B.
Yeah, what part of that don't you understand? I don't understand. What part of that don't you understand? We had an hour and 25 minutes, right? That's how long it took him, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is an hour?
60.
60 minutes. And what is 60 plus 25?
60 plus 25.
Mm-hmm. When you add them together.
$85.
85. Okay, that's how we get it. We add 60 plus 25. That's how we get the amount of minutes. All right.
Yes.
Good. Okay, do I have any volunteer to explain part B for me? Any volunteer?
I can explain it.
Go ahead, Amari.
So 1 hour equals 60 minutes.
Mhm.
60 minutes plus 25 minutes equals 85 minutes.
Mhm. And so we add them, and that's how we get
So
the
the
85.
answer, yes, sir.
Very good. Very good.
Excuse Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I just thought of something. What do we? So we just leave the hour alone would be like we just add the minutes and leave.
Yeah, because what we did was we converted the hour into the minutes, right? And then
Oh yes, I see what you mean.
yeah, and then since we have both minutes, they're the same units, we could convert them, all right?
Yes, sir.
right.
Thank you.
Amari, do you understand this? Where's Amari? Before we move on, Amari, do you
Yes,
understand?
sir.
No, I'm sorry. I meant to say Ajani. Do you understand this? Where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Ashane Fernanda, do you understand? How about Brene Russell? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Ashane Fernanda, do you understand? And Egypt, do you understand? Thank you, Ashane. Where's Egypt? Where's Egypt? Egypt, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we get answer?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
Okay. Huden Roll. Where's Huden Roll?
Rachel.
Can you pronounce your name?
Hugh Don.
Hudon. Okay, what school do you attend?
Farmers Academy.
And what grade you in?
Grade 9.
Do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Are you writing this down? You have to write this down inside of your book.
All right, hold on.
Wait, be careful. It's not okay or all right. It's either yes or no, sir. You
Sorry.
understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. So make sure write this down inside of your book because I can need you to take a picture of it once you finish. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. So, where's Reagan? Reagan, I noticed that you came late. Reagan
Yes,
Joseph.
I was on the road. I did not know that on my phone, so.
Okay. Take a picture of this. Well, I already took a picture of it. What I need you to do is write it down, and
Yes, sir.
we can do a next one. So if you have any
I have a
questions,
question.
go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. So,
Go
I
ahead.
don't understand how do you do this because I was just looking at it and I wanted to ask you if can you explain it again for me, please?
Yeah, we're gonna do a next example right now. So,
Thank you, sir.
so we can go over it. Example number 2. Example number 2. Let me just clean the screen to have a new fresh example. Okay, so example number 2. I don't see Claremont. That was missing. Claremont. Okay, so example number 2. So we can say Mr. Knowles arrived at the airport at 11:25 a.m. He left home at 7:52, 7:53 a.m. A. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the mall. All right, so my first question is, what time did he arrive at the airport? What time did he arrive at the airport?
11,
What time did he arrive?
11:25.
Very good. And what time did he left? What time did he leave home?
7:53.
7:35.
Wait. I'm sorry. What time did he arrive at the airport?
11.
7:53.
What time did he arrive at the airport?
11:25.
11:25 a.m.
Good. And what time did he leave home?
7:53.
7:53. Good. Good. So we want to figure out how long it took him. What operation we gonna use? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or
Addition.
division? We're gonna
Right.
subtract. I mean
We're
subtract.
gonna subtract, right? So let's subtract. So we're gonna subtract. That's the operation we're gonna use. So let's put this right here. So we're gonna subtract. What number are we gonna put first? What number do we always put first? The arrival time or the leaving time?
The
Arrival
time.
Arrival time.
So,
The time that you
11,
arrive. So it's gonna be 11 what?
25.
11:25. Very good. And what's gonna be at the bottom?
7:53.
7:53. Very good. 7:53. Good. Perfect. And so now let's subtract, right? I could leave it like such. Okay, so let's subtract. Good. So we have 5 minus 3. What is 5 minus 3?
2.
It's gonna be 2. Very good. Now we have to do 2 minus 5. What is 2 minus 5?
You have to
You have to
borrow
borrow.
from the 11.
Very good. We have to borrow, right? Right. So when we borrow, this is
We
going
have
to
to
be
borrow.
That becomes 60. The
this
2 becomes
becomes
60.
if we borrow 1 from 11, that becomes what? 1. If we borrow 1 from
10.
10.
it's what? 10. Very good. So it's 10. And how much do we have to add?
60.
60.
60. Very good. Because we're borrowing a whole hour. Okay. Now this is very important, Reagan. Where's Reagan?
Right here, sir.
So we can't do 2 minus 5, so we have to borrow an hour from the 11. Now, because we are borrowing an hour, right? We know that 1 hour is how many minutes?
60 minutes.
60 minutes. So it's going to be 60 plus 25. And
85.
that's why 85. I doubt that. Oh, 85. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, you're right. Okay, so okay, so let's move on to the next one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have let me put the arrow. So you're gonna construct a next question again in a similar fashion. Let me get this thing here. So in a similar way, we're gonna construct another question again. But we're gonna put an arrow in between them to denote our movement of things. Okay, so this is gonna become, it was 11, so it's gonna become what now? It's gonna become
10.
10. Very good. And this one was 25, but it's gonna become what? It's gonna become
85.
85. Now, how is gonna become 85? Well,
Because we plus the 60 and 25.
very good. So two things are true, and they remain true. 1 hour is how many minutes? 1 hour is
60.
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
Very good. And what two numbers are we gonna add again? We're gonna add 60 plus what?
2.
25.
60 plus
Plus 25.
25. Very good.
25.
60 plus 25.
85.
What is 60 plus 25? That's gonna be what? 85.
85.
85. Very good. So 85 minutes. And so that's gonna be our top part. So we have 10, 85. At the bottom, what do we have? 7, what?
And 50.
53.
50.
53. 753. Okay, so 753. And so what that means is, let me put this over. What that means is we're going to subtract now. So we have 5 minus 3, which is what? What is 5
2.
minus 5 minus 3 is
2.
2. Very good. And what is 8 minus 5? Brandisha, you speak
3.
3. Brandisha, you're speaking, but we cannot hear you because your mic is not working. So 8 minus 5 is
3.
3. And then we do 0 minus 10. We can't do this, so we have to borrow. This becomes still 0. 10 minus 7 is what?
3.
3. Very good. So how many How long did it take him to arrive at the mall?
3 hours and 32 minutes.
Again, how long did it take him to arrive at the mall?
3 hours and
3
30.
hours and 32
and
minutes.
3 hours and 32 minutes.
Very good. 3 hours. And what? 32 what?
32 minutes.
minutes. 3 hours and 32 minutes. Okay, good.
Mr. Petit, I thought it was the airport.
I said the mall.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it took him 3 hours and 32 minutes to arrive at the airport. Okay, good. Any questions on this? How many persons understand how we got this? Let me know if you understand how we got it.
do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I
But,
do.
Excuse me, Mr. Badi.
go ahead.
Part of coming late, can you please send me the first example?
Send you the first example. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Badi.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I understand that whenever you borrow from when you borrow from the 11 hours, the 11 become 10. And here there's 60 minutes an hour. You would add 60 and 25, and that would become 85.
Yes.
And it would be 10 hours from 7 hours. And it's 85 minus 53, and that's how you will get your answer.
That's correct.
Thank you, sir.
That's correct. Very good. Okay, so you Don, do you understand? You Don, do you understand?
Pardon? Sorry, my
Yeah.
thing was glitching.
Do you understand how you got to answer?
A little bit. Can you go over it again for me, please?
A little bit? Okay, what part don't you understand?
Part A.
Okay, so you know that 1 hour is 60 minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
So when we borrow the 1 from 11, it becomes what? 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we borrow a whole hour, so an hour is 60 minutes. So it becomes 60 plus 25. What is 60 plus 25?
85.
85. All right. So now we are left with 10 hours and 85 minutes because it's not 11 anymore, it's 10. All right. So 10 hours and 85 minutes and 7 hours and 53. 5 minus 3 is 2. 8 minus 5 is
3.
3. And 10 minus 7?
3.
That's how we get our answer. All right.
All right, thank you.
It's not all right. It's not all right. It's either yes or no. So
Sorry.
Shannon rule. Do you understand how we got our answer, Shannon? And Shannon rule, do you understand? And Sadell, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Nevaeh Wallace, do you understand? Nevaeh Wallace.
Yes, sir.
Good. And how about you, Malik? Malik rule, do you understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay, good. And Gianna, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Kema? Kema, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. And
Mr. Petit,
go ahead, Amari.
in the example, you have airport, but inside A, you have mall.
Oh my goodness, I still have more. Thank you. So how long did it come to arrive at the airport? Thank you. So please correct that. Supposed to be airport. Okay, so let's begin. Where's Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Why did it take you so long to get entire class today?
I was busy, sir.
But you have class at 6 o'clock. And I don't even believe you. Because you always have some liar up your sleeve. I don't believe you. What you need to do is if you're gonna be late to my class, you need to message me or let your mommy message me. Do you hear me, Akiro?
Yes, sir.
I posted the first example inside the chat. Please make sure I write that down. And then you can move on to the second one.
Yes, sir.
It says express your answer from A. in minutes. So how many minutes? Well, how long did it take him? It was what? How many hours? How many hours?
3 hours. And
3 hours
32
and what? 3 hours
32
and
minutes.
3
32
hours
minutes.
and 32 minutes. Okay, good. There's different ways we could do this. We know that it's 3 hours, right? So how many minutes is an hour?
60.
60. Good. Good. So it's gonna say we're gonna say 3 times what?
60.
Very good. 3 times 60. Plus what?
32 minutes.
Plus 32. Good. Okay, so this is minutes. And this is what? Minutes. So this is gonna be what? What is 3 times 60?
90.
3 times 60 is
90.
90. Good. So it's gonna be 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
90 minutes plus what? 32 minutes, right? What is
Yes,
90
sir.
minutes plus 32 minutes? What is that? 90 plus 32.
102.
No, close.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Excuse me, I think you did the
Isn't that
calculation
wrong?
from 3 times 60.
180.
It's 180. I'm
It's
sorry.
180.
180.
180. I took that answer on the fool. 180. It is 180. Okay, so what is 180 plus 132?
212.
212, yeah, 212. 212 minutes. So it took him 212 minutes in order to get done. $212. Let me know if you understand how we got that.
I do.
Okay, good. It's still only a few persons are answering. The rest of you, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. I need Gianna, can you explain how we get an answer? Gianna.
From A to B?
Yeah, from A to B. One moment before you. Where's Zara? Zara Hannah? Zara Hannah, you there? Where's Zara Hannah? Zara Hannah, are you there? Yes, sir. Zara, where's your notes? Where's your notes from last week? You're not sending me notes, Zara. So my question is why, let me call you. Please copy down these notes before we go into
Yes, sir.
the actual grade exercise. I want to know, Zara Hannah, where are the notes from last week? That's my question. That's my question, Zara Hannah. You're not, I do be in class. Yeah. I don't understand. I say, where's the notes? Where's the notes? That's my question. I didn't ask you if you be in class or not. I say, where's the notes? That's my question. Where's the notes? Hello, Zara Hannah. I don't have them. Why don't you have the notes? So you're inside the class and you're not writing the stuff down. That don't make any sense. So you need to stop doing that, Zara. Stop being lazy and write the notes down. Do you hear me, Zara? Stop being lazy and write the notes down. You have to write down the notes. Write down the notes and the grade exercise. And the thing about you and people like you is you think I'm not going to look over the things you send me. I do look over them. And when I notice that you're not sending in the notes, then it's a problem. So Zara Hannah and people like Zara Hannah, who like to take shortcuts, stop doing that. Write down the notes. Pay attention in class and write down the notes and then send them to me via WhatsApp. That's the instruction every class. All right. Okay, so go ahead, Gianna. Gianna, I need you to read this. Not read it, explain it for me.
Yes, sir. Mr. Rhodes arrived at the airport at 11:25 a.m. He left at home 7:53 a.m. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the airport. So we set it up hours and minutes. We placed the time he arrived first and then the time that he left. So 11:25 take away 7:53 a.m. So 5 take away 3 is 2, but 2 can't take away 5. So we borrow from the 11 from the hour. So we borrow an hour from
Excuse me,
11,
Miss Petit.
which remains.
One moment. Who's that speaking?
Brene.
Brene, you could clearly hear Gianna is explaining the thing. Why did you interrupt her?
Sorry, Miss Petit.
Wait until she finishes. Then you can ask me the
So,
question. Go ahead, Gianna, finish it off.
Yes, so we borrow an hour from 11, which leaves 10, and an hour, 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So we take the 60 minutes over to the minutes, which would be 60 plus 25, and 60 plus 25 is 85. So then we subtract 85 from 7:53. 5 take away 3 is 2. 8 take away 5 is 3. And 7, well, 0 can't take away 7, so we borrow from the 1. And the 0 becomes a 10. So 10 take away 7 is 3, so the answer would be 3 hours and 32 minutes. And then B, express your answer from A in minutes. So the answer from A was 3 hours and 32 minutes. So in order for us to get the answer for B, we multiply 3 by 60 because 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So 3 times 60 equals 180. So 180 plus the 32 minutes from A equals to 212 minutes.
Thank you, 212 minutes. Go ahead, Brene, you have a question?
I was asking you if I could be excused.
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's move on to the grade exercise. Again, let's move on to the grade exercise. And I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me via WhatsApp once you finish the graded exercise. All right.
Can you send the work y'all do earlier, please?
Demetria, why are you coming late to my class?
I didn't saw your message and I thought we had to come on class today because it's midterm.
Yes, today we have class Monday through Thursday, 6 to 9. Midterm or not. All right, I posted the photos inside the chat. Make sure I write them down, Demetria. Do you hear me?
Thank you.
Good. Okay, so let's move on to the grade exercise. Should have both 3 of them. Then we should be good. Graded exercise. Number 1. Right. Okay, so for this one, at number one, let's call this one Mr. Rule. Mr. Rule arrived at the supermarket at, let's say he arrived there at 10:17. He left home at 8:45. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the supermarket. And then what I also want is you to express your answer in minutes.
You want me to write the notes or you just send in the chat first or do this first?
Do the exercise and then write the examples afterwards.
Yes, sir. Okay, then we go number 2. And call this guy Mr. Star. Star arrive at the bowling alley. So let's say he arrived at 11:38. When 38 a.m. He left home at, let's say, 7:50 a.m. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the bowling alley. Press the answer in 8 minutes. And then number 3. Only have 3 of them. Let's say Mr. McPhee. Arrive at podcast show at 12:19 p.m. He left home at 6. .38 a.m. 6:39 to make it interesting. Determine how long it took him to arrive at the podcast show. Press the answer from A in minutes. All right. Amari, what number you on?
2A.
2A. Ajani, what number you on? Where's Ajani? Ajani,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
Number 1B.
1B. Are you writing down the work?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Alicia, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2, what?
8.
Akira, what number you on? I mean, I think you're still writing the notes, right?
I am 1B, sir.
Okay. Are you ready? You already done with the notes? Or you can write them afterwards?
I haven't write them down. I just do the graded exercise and I do that after.
Okay, and Aliyah Star, what number you on?
2A.
2A. Aliana, what are you working on? Aliana. Where's Aliana? Can you hear me, Aliana? I can't hear from her. Amaranik, what number you on?
2A.
And Andrea, what are you working on?
2010, Mr. Petit.
2010. Do you have any questions on so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Aliana, I was asking you, what are you working on?
I'm on the video that you told me to work on.
What year?
$2015.
2015, okay. Do you have any questions for me based on it?
No, sir.
Okay, and Angel?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
1B.
1B. And Ashane Fernanda, what number you on? Ashane Fernanda. One B, okay. And Renee Russell, what number you on?
2A.
2A.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead. Yes, Shekinah.
could you put the 2 examples in the chart?
Why you just come in the class?
My computer wasn't working.
So automatically it's just magically working now.
I got it to work.
You got it to work. I don't believe you, you know. I don't believe you, Shekinah. What you need to do is you need to come to class on time. That's what you need to do. And stop ducking. I posted the 2 things inside the chat. Renee Russell, you told me what number you on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Rashawn, what are you working on?
The work you gave me, but I can't. Oh yeah, I could see. Yeah, 2015.
2015, okay. You have any questions for me based on that?
No, sir.
Okay. Rashawn Turnquest. Not Rashawn, Brian Bree, what number y'all on?
I'm on 2A.
2A, good. And KVAT Percenti, what number you on?
I'm on 1B.
1B. And Chai, what number you on?
1B.
Okay. And Joseph, what number you on?
2B.
2B. Seren Newbold. Where's Seren? Siren Newbold, are you there? Can't hear from Siren. Daniel Papal.
Yes, sir.
What are you working on now?
Yes, sir.
What are you working on now?
Is there a circle during video? They were finishing the notes. I will send them to you.
Daniel, you said you almost finished?
Yes, sir. I will send them to you.
Okay. And Demetria, what number you on?
I on 2A.
2A. Dia Gibson, what number you on?
2B.
2B, do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Dion, what number you on?
I'm on 2B.
2B. Darnik, what number you on?
3A.
3A. And Dwayne Slew, where's Dwayne Slew? Dwayne Slew, what number you on? Darnik, you say you on number 3?
3A.
3A, okay. And Egypt, what number you on, Egypt?
2A.
2A, good. Ebonice, what are you working on? Ebonice, what number you on? I can't hear from Ebonice. Ebonice, are you there? Can't hear from Ebonice. Gianna, what number you on?
2B.
2B. And Hugh Dawn, roll my number is 426. You put inside the chat 426 8891. That's my number.
Thank you.
What number you on?
I am on number 3. I'm writing the questions down before I answer them.
No. You do right. You answer them as you go.
Okay.
Pardon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Make sure answer them as you go. The reason is for that because we're gonna answer them soon, and you need to answer them before we start answering them.
Yes, sir.
And Jasmine Lowe. Oh my goodness, Jasmine Lowe. Where's Jasmine? Jasmine. Where's Jasmine? Jasmine. Jasmine, I posted the video for you inside the chat. I don't know if you got it. But I think you wasn't here yet. But I wanted you to do a video instead. I just posted it again. So do that. And Jevin Moss, what number you on?
2A.
Good. And that's good. Jeremiah Johnson, what number you on?
2B.
2B. And Jeremy, what number you on?
2A.
2A. And Casey, what number you on? Casey, what number you on?
I'm on number 2B.
Number what?
Number 2B.
Number 2B, okay. And Kmar, what number you on?
2A.
2A. When I ask questions inside class, you don't respond. Why is that? What's your problem, Gamer?
Mr.
Yeah.
Petit, I'm done.
Hello, Gamer, what's your problem? When I ask questions, I need you to respond to me. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
And Kiajane, what number you want, Kiajane? Where is Kiajane? That one always missing. Kiajane, where are you? Missing in action again. Kevin, what number you on? Kevin, where's Kevin?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 3.
Okay, and Kingston, what number you on?
I writing down the notes since I finished the thing what you sent in the chat.
Okay, and Kyle, what number you on? Kyle?
2B, sir.
2B.
Yes, sir.
You understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, I wasn't calling you Ashane. I was calling Kiajane. Okay, where is Malik, what number you on, Malik? Malik, where's Malik? Malik roll.
Pardon?
Why are you taking forever to answer your name? What number you on?
I'm on number 2B, sir.
2B, okay, good. And hello? Yes, I'm trying to reach Kiajane, but she is not responding to me inside the chat.
She's just on performance. She couldn't get
Okay, well, can you tell her to type inside the chat to respond to me? Oh, she just did. She just did. I see it. I see it. I see it. All right. Thank you. All right. Kevin.
Yes.
Not Kevin. I'm sorry. She said okay. Good, Kiajane. Okay, and Michael, what number are you on?
3B.
3B. Is there anyone who is finished? Is there anyone who is finished?
I am.
Olivia? Anyone else besides Olivia was finished?
About to be.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, I'm about to send you your work right now.
Okay, good. For those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Myla, what number you on, Myla?
2B.
2B. Nakari Roberts, what number you on?
2B.
2B. And Zara Hana, what number you on, Zara? Zara Hana, where are you, Zara? What number you on? 2B. Zara, are you writing down the notes and the questions? Zara Hana, are you writing down the notes and the questions? Or are you just sitting down doing nothing? I'm not done with the notes. Are you writing down the questions as well? You're not done with the notes, but are you writing down the questions and doing the working? Okay, good. Tyrone, what number you on?
Pardon me?
Tyrone, what number you on? That's my question.
3A, sir.
3A. You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Willon, what number you on? Willon,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
2B.
You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Did you write down the notes or you just was there idling around?
I wrote down the note.
Okay, quickly finish. And tag in, what number you on? Where's tagging? On 2B, okay. And Taya minutes, what number you on, Taya?
2B.
2B. Okay. Summer, what year are you on?
I'm on the last question actually
Okay.
for the video.
Okay, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, I understand.
That's good. And where is Shekinah? Shekinah, what number you on?
1B.
1B. Make sure I take a picture of your work, Shekinah. Once you finish with it, take a picture of your work. Yeah, you say yes, sir. I hope you actually do it. Where's Shannon Roll? Shannon Roll, what number you on, Shannon? We don't have all night. Number 2B. Good. And Samantha, what number you on? Samantha, what number you on? Samantha Taylor, are you there? For some reason I can't hear from Samantha.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, go ahead.
Just sent my work, sir.
Okay, good. Anyone else finished besides Reagan?
I'm done.
You're done?
I am.
Did you send in your work?
No, sir.
Take a picture of your work and send it to me, please.
I can't now.
You don't have what?
I don't have my phone.
Well, you have to use the phone with my mommy or something like that. Ask her to borrow your phone.
Probably at work.
Do you have anyone else who you can borrow their phone from?
My brother.
Yeah, borrow someone's phone and take a picture of your work.
Okay.
Pardon?
So.
It's not okay. It's either yes or no in this class. I keep on telling you the same thing, Amari. What's up with you? Who is Samsung? Who's that? Samsung. Not who that is. I don't know who that is.
That might be me, Mr. Petit.
Who is that? Jabez?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's Jabez. What number you on, Jabez?
3B.
3B, okay. And Nai, are you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Ronisha, what number you on, Ronisha? And Randisha. Ronisha and Randisha, what number you all on?
I'm done, sir. I sent you a picture already.
3B, okay, good. Thank you. Let's go over the answers, right? So anyone want to help me with number 1? Do I have any volunteers for number 1? Number 1. No one for number 1? Let me try this again before I have to call out somebody. Do I have any volunteers for number 1? Olivia, I could barely hear you. Say it again.
I said I will.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, good. No, you're very low. It's hard to hear you. So I have to ask someone else. All right.
I can go.
Go ahead, Nevia.
Yes, so
So for number one, it says Mr. Roll arrived at the supermarket at 10:17 a.m. He left home at 8:45 a.m. So part A says determine how long it took him to arrive at the supermarket. So the first thing you want to do is you want to write down the time. So you want to have hours at one column and minutes at one. The under hours you will have 10 and under minutes you will have 17. And you're going to subtract that with 8:45. So 7 take away 5 is 2, but we can't take away 1 from 4.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have to borrow 1 from the 10, which equals to 9, and we carry the 60 over to the minutes. So now you want to rewrite it to 9, and 60 plus 17 is 80. 16 plus 17 is 77.
Oh. Right, so you have 77, 977 minus what?
Minus 845. And that gives us, when you subtract that, that gives us 142.
So it's going to be 1 hour
42
and
minutes.
42 minutes. Good. Did anyone else get 1 hour and 42 minutes? Did anyone else get 1 hour and 42 minutes?
Yeah, so
Wait. Let me ask this question
Wait,
again.
hold on, Mr. Petit.
I got it.
I got it.
Is it 1 hour and 32
No,
minutes?
it's 1 hour and 32 minutes.
It's 1 hour and 32 minutes.
Yeah, it's 1 hour and 32. Nivea,
I'm
can you do a question without doing a mistake? That would be nice. I keep on telling you to watch it for your mistakes. How much times I have to tell you the same thing, Nivea? Hello?
Yes, yeah.
So what you have to do, you have to what? Don't make simple mistakes. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
So it's gonna be what? 1 hour and what?
32 minutes.
1 hour and 30 minutes. So now, how many persons got that? 1 hour and 32 minutes.
I did, sir.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I only heard from a few persons. Anyone else got 1 hour and 32 minutes?
I did.
Renee?
I did.
Where are the males? Did y'all get it? 1 hour and 32 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Kevin. I'm not hearing from Kima. I'm not hearing from Michael. I'm not hearing from Reagan. What happened to y'all?
I did.
I did. My bad, sir.
I said yes, sir.
You did? Well, I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so 1 hour and 32 minutes. Now it says express your answer from A in minutes. So how much is that? Go ahead, Nivea.
Okay, so for that one.
Pardon, would you say you said okay?
Sorry, yes, so.
So it's gonna be 60 plus what?
It would be 60 plus 32. That would equal.
What is 60 plus 32?
92 minutes.
92 minutes, good. Did anyone else get 92?
I did.
Did anyone else get 92?
I did.
Good, 92 minutes.
Yeah, so
I did.
I did.
I did.
Good. 92 minutes.
I did.
Okay, good. How many persons got number 1 right? All of number 1 right?
I did.
Good.
I did.
Very good.
I did.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
yeah, so
Okay, very good. Let's do number 2. So,
I did.
very good, Angel.
I did.
Chai, explain number 2 for me.
A, right, sir?
Wait, You have an echo behind you. I don't know why, so I can't let you explain it. I don't want to hear that echo continuously.
Can I do it?
Go ahead, Jevin. Let's see. Come on, Jevin. We don't have all night.
For the first one I got,
Can you read the question first? That'll be nice.
Mr. Store
Mm-hmm.
arrived at the bowling alley at 11:38 a.m. He left home at 7:15 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Okay, read the next part.
Did A determine how long it took him to arrive at the bowling alley?
Good.
Like, what I got 3 hours and 48 minutes.
Oh my goodness, Amar. I mean, Jevin, I asked you that the reason why you answer is to explain how you get the stuff. You can't just say your answer. Come on. Explain how you got that.
So I did 10 over 10, take away 7, then I do 38, take away 50. Then I did 8, take away 0, which is 8. Then I borrowed because 3 can take away 5 from the 11, which would become 10. And I add 60, and I plus it, then I did 10 over 10 take away 7, then 98 take away 50, then I did that, and I got 48 for 98 take away 50, and I did 10 take away 7, which is 3.
So it's gonna be 10. So it's gonna be you add 60 plus 38. That's what you did.
Yes, sir.
When you add 60 plus 38, what you got?
I got 98.
98, good. So it's gonna be 1098 minus minus what? 750?
Yes, sir.
Good. And so we subtract. So 8 minus 0 is what?
8.
8. And then 9 minus 5 is what?
4.
4. What is 10 minus 3? And 10 minus
3.
7? 3. So it's 3 hours and
48 minutes.
3 hours and 48 minutes. Very good. Did anyone else get 3 hours and 48 minutes?
I did.
Only a few.
I did.
Okay, good. And only a few persons are answering. Anyone else?
I did.
3 hours and 48
did.
minutes. 3 hours and
did.
48 minutes. Good, good. Good. Okay, go ahead, Jevin. Express your answer in minutes. Go ahead, Jevin. Express your answer in minutes.
I got 3 hours and 48 minutes, which is equals to 60. Then I did 60 plus 48, which gave me 108.
Say it again.
I get 3 hours and 48 minutes equals to 60. Then I got 60 plus 48, which is 10.
So 3 hours is going to be 180, right? Because 3 times 60. And then you add that to 48. What does that give you?
108.
108? I don't think that's the answer. Anyone else want to try? What do I got for B?
228.
Okay, Olivia says 228. Did anyone else get 228?
I
Yes,
did.
sir.
Okay, only 2 persons. Come on, you have to answer the questions now. Did anyone else get 228?
I did.
Yes.
Good, so it's going to be 228 minutes. Okay, good. For those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. For those of you who are finished with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Angel, are you there? Where's Angel? Angel, are you there? Can't hear from Angel. How about how about Taya? Taya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Explain how you got your answer for number 3.
Yes, sir. For number 3, I did
Read the question first.
Number 3, Mr. Murphy arrived at the podcast show at 12:19 p.m. He left home at 6:39 a.m. A. Determine how long it took him to arrive to the podcast show. So the first thing I did was put 12:19 p.m. over 6:39 a.m. I subtract the 9s, which gave me 0. But then since 3 can't subtract from 1, I borrow from the 12 and then I wrote it over. So I put 1179 over 639. And then I subtracted over. I subtract the 9, so it got me 0. 7 subtract 3 is 4. 11 subtract 6 is 5. So my answer was 5 hours and 40 minutes.
5 hours and
40 minutes.
Did anyone else get 5 hours and 40 minutes? Let me know. Anyone else?
Yes, I did.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Renee, Mari. Only a few persons are answering. Come on. And
Yes,
anyone
sir.
else get that?
I did.
5 hours and 40. You said 40, right?
I did.
Yes, sir.
5 hours and 40 minutes. Good. The males inside this class, did y'all get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Michael, did you get it? Or Johnny, did you
Yes,
get it?
sir.
Johnny, where's Johnny? Johnny, where are you? How about Kyle? Kyle, did you get this? And Jeremiah?
Yes, sir.
Jeremiah, did you get this? And who else? Reagan, did you get this for number 3A? Where's Reagan? Reagan, are you there?
Yes, sir, Mr. Bazir. I couldn't hear you. It's like my volume was down. I don't know how it went down. What did you say, sir?
You get 5 hours and 40 minutes for 3A.
No, sir. I did it the wrong way. I wasn't watching the numbers and I subtracted it wrong. I got the
So-
first 2. But that one
Okay.
I asked for.
So make sure I'll make your correction.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead, what's her name?
Taya.
Taya, go ahead, Taya.
B. Express your answer from A in minutes. So I put 5 hours and 40 minutes equal to 5 times 40. 5 times 60 and plus 40. 5 times 60 is 300. So I put 300 minutes plus 40 minutes, and my answer was 340 minutes.
Very good, 340 minutes. Good. Did anyone else get that? 340 minutes?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I did.
Yes, sir.
Good, perfect.
Yes.
Good. Good. Anyone got all right? Anyone got all right? Let me know if you got all
I
right.
did.
Yes, sir.
did.
Yes.
Anyone got all right? Okay, if you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got all right, put I. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got one wrong, then you need to put Y. If you got two wrong, then you need to put N. Okay. If you got all right, put I. Right. If you got all right, put I. If you got two wrong, if you got one wrong, put Y. And if you got two wrong, put N inside the chat. Again, how many persons got all right? Let me know. For those persons who got all right. Let me hear from you. If you got all right.
I did.
Okay, Olivia. Good. Where's Naya? Naya, did you ever
I
finish?
did.
Okay, good. Naya, did you ever finish the IXL quizzes? Where's Naya?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever finish the IXL quizzes?
No, sir.
No. That's what you're working on now, right?
I'm working on them now.
I'm saying if that's what you're working on now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your smart score?
1 second.
I'm trying to figure out. No. Where's Summer?
Yes, sir.
Did you finish the IXL quiz that I gave you?
The one you sent like
A while back.
a
Yeah.
week ago.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Let me send you one more since you finished the main median mode thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me send you a next one. So you would.
I'm on to a new quiz.
You want what?
I'm on to another quiz.
Okay, good. Please do that for me because I don't want to have you not doing anything because I think you're finished with the main median mode, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's her name? Summer, have you done simultaneous equations before?
Yes, sir, but it's a struggle subject for me.
Okay, you don't understand it correctly. Okay, I understand.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go
May I
ahead.
be from the meeting for 2 minutes, please?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
This is what's her name? Summer, I sent you the quiz inside the chat. I need you to do that since you're finished with that. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Since we're done with that, we could do one more example. Okay, good. So let me erase all of this. Summer, you see it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's on the slope. Determine the slope from a graph, which is basically rise over run. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
example number 3. So let's do this example. It's example number 3. And this one is pretty easy because it's really easy. This one has to do with Mr. Smith. Let me see. Let me put the question on the board so you can have it. So this one is actually taken from, I think, 2021 past paper. It says that Mr. Smith left home at 1:15 p.m., right? She returned home at 3:45 p.m. Calculate the length of time that she was away from home. All right. All right, so I need you to tell me what is the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna add, subtract, multiply, or divide.
Subtract.
We're gonna subtract. Very good. So Mrs. Smith left home at 1:15. Mr. Smith, sorry, left home at 1:15. She returned home at 3:45 p.m. Calculate the length of time she was away from home. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna what?
Subtract.
Subtract, very good. What are we gonna subtract?
345 by 115.
345 by 115. Okay, I need you to do that. Subtract those two and then put your answer inside the chat for me. Subtract those two and then put your answer inside the chat. Let me see how you got this. So remember, she left home at 1:15. Then she returned home at 3:45 p.m. Calculate the length of time she was away from home. So actually do it and then put your answer inside the chat for me and let me see how you got your answer. I need everyone to do that, please. I need everyone to do that. Again, to quickly do this, I need you to figure out she left home at 1:15, she returned home at 3:45. Calculate the length of time, I want the length of time that she was away from home. All right, that's what I want to figure out, the length of time that she was away from home. All right. Once you finish with your answer, put it inside the chat. I see a few persons have already answered. I need the rest of you to answer, please. Again, I want the rest of you to answer. I only see a few persons answering. I said that Mr. Smith left home at 1:15 p.m. She returned home at 3:45. Calculate the length of time that she was away from home. Only a few persons are answering. Where are the rest of you? Who will answer? Okay. Nevaeh says 2 hours and 30 minutes. Bry says 2:30. Amarni says 2:30. Aaliyah says 2 hours and 30 minutes. Demetria says the same. Kingston says the same. Tegan, Bry, Nivea, Casey, Shannon, Alasia. 2:30, Samantha, Jevin. Okay. Where are the rest of my males? Where are you? Where are the rest of my males? Amari, Ashane. Okay, good. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so explain how y'all get your answer. How you get 2 hours and 30 minutes?
You take away 1:15 and 35.
15.
3 o'clock.
You take away 50. You take away 15 and what?
Take away 1:15 from 3:45.
So let me ask a question. In this case, did you need to borrow for this particular question?
No, sir. No, yes. No, sir.
You sure you didn't need to borrow?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Which one? Did we need to borrow or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why didn't we need to borrow?
Because
We put
3:45
3:45 on top.
on top and put 1:15 on the bottom.
Very good. And so it's exactly right. So what we do here is for the For the hours, we put 3 hours, and for the minutes, we have what? 45 minutes. Again, for the hours, we put 1 hour. For the minutes, we put 15. Then we subtract. What is 5 minus 5? What is that going to be?
0.
0. And then what is 4
3.
minus 1? What is that?
3.
3. Very good. And then what is 3 minus 1?
2.
3 minus 1 is?
2.
3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer is going to be what? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Did anyone get that? Did anyone get 2 hours and 30 minutes?
I did.
I did.
7. Okay, only.
did.
Okay, anyone else got 2 hours and 30
I did.
minutes?
I did.
I did.
Okay, good. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so that's how we do that one. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so all this one is just what? Subtracting time. Are you done? If you're speaking, I cannot hear you. Your mic is not working. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, good. So that's how we do that one. I think we can do one more. We have time. We have about 8 minutes left. So we can do one more. And again, for this one, I need you to, once you get your answer, I need you to put your answer inside the chat for me. All right. Once you get your answer, I need you to put it inside the chat for me. All right. Okay, good. So this question is interesting. This is going to be our last question, our last example. So we're going to do example number 4.
Excuse me, can you go back to station that last slide recap, please?
Yes, I can. Let's do our last example, example number 4. And for example number 4, we have this question. It says that the clock shows 6:30 p.m. Right? What time is it 4 hours and 30 minutes before 6:30 p.m.? So the clock shows 6:30 p.m. What time is it 4 hours and 30 minutes before 6:30 p.m.? I need you to put your hands inside the chat for me, please. Again, the clock shows 6 hours and 30 minutes. What time is it 4 hours and 30 minutes before? I need you to do this and take a picture of your work. I need you to do this, and then I need you to put your hands inside the chat for me. All right? Put your hands inside the chat for me. It says that the clock shows 6 hours and 6:30, basically. What time was it 4 hours and 30 minutes before? Okay. Put your hands inside the chat for me. Again, put your hands inside the chat for me. Again, put your hands inside the chat for me, please. I need everyone to participate in this exercise. It says that the clock shows 6:30 p.m. What time was it 4 hours and 30 minutes before 6:30 p.m.? That's my question. All right. The clock shows 6:30 p.m. What time was it 4 hours and 30 minutes before 6:30 p.m.? Put your hands inside the chat for me once you get it. I still haven't received certain person's notes. Ajani, where's Ajani? Ajani, where's Ajani? Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you there?
Pardon me, Mr. Petit. Can you send example 3 in the chat, please?
Example 3. Okay, I can. All right.
Thank you.
Where's Ajani? Ajani, where are you? There's one boy who's making me talk a lot in this class. See? Ajani, where are you? Nowhere to be found. And he ain't nowhere to be found until you call his mommy.
Yes, sir.
Where is your notes?
I'm sending.
No, you ain't sending them. Stop lying. Because I don't have them right now. Take a picture of your notes and send them to me. Do you hear me, Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Simple as that. Take a picture of your notes and send it to me. And you always do the same foolishness. Doesn't make no sense. Okay, what y'all have for number 6? No, I said number 6. What y'all have for example number 4? What do y'all get? Let me hear you.
2 hours. 3 o'clock.
What time is it? What time is it?
2:00 p.m.
You think it's 2 o'clock? How did you get 2 o'clock? Someone said 2:30. Someone says 10:30. Someone said 2 o'clock.
It's 2 p.m.
It's 2 p.m. How did you get that?
You subtract 6:30 from 4:30.
You subtract what?
6:30 from 4:30.
Explain that. What you mean? What we gonna put on the minute side and the hour side? How we gonna do it?
Yes, sir. So we put the 6 and the 4 on the hour side.
Uh-huh.
We put the 30 and the 30 on the minute side.
Uh-huh.
And we subtract them.
Uh-huh.
So 30 take away 30 is 0. And 6 take away 4 is 2.
Uh-huh.
It gives us 2 p.m.
So the answer, so it's 2 hours or 2 p.m.? Which one?
2 p.m.
It's 2 hours or 2 p.m.? What y'all think?
2 p.m.
Say it again.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Why is it 2 p.m. and not 2 hours?
Because they asked for the time
Very
before.
good. Very good, because they asked for the time. Very good. So just like they were saying, hours and minutes, we're gonna put 30 minutes for the hour, 6 hours for the minute. Sorry, 30 minutes, 30 for the minutes, 6 for the hours, right? And then we're gonna say 4 hours, and then we're gonna say 30 minutes. Then we subtract. 0 minus 0 is what? 0. 3 minus 3 is still 0. And then 6 minus 4 is 2. So the answer is going to be 2 p.m. How many persons got this right? 2 p.m. How many persons got that? 2 p.m. Let me know.
I did. I did.
All right. I want to know how many persons got this right. That's my question. The rest of you, did you get it right?
Yeah, so
Yes, sir.
I'm still not hearing from the males inside this class. Did you get it right? That's my question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. My mic wasn't on. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Do me a favor. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of these last 2 examples, examples 3 and 4, and then send it to me via WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
Again, take a picture of your work and then send it to me via WhatsApp. These are the last 2 examples. I need to have that. And I still don't have it from you. So take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need these last 2 examples. And for all those who don't like to send their work, you got another thing coming. So make sure send your work before I have to row you inside this class. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Don't be lazy. There's still persons who have not sent in their work. Joseph, I need your work. Again, I need these last 2 examples. I need these last 2 examples. So take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Andrea?
Yes, sir, Mr. Petit.
What are you working on?
I sent it already.
You sent what?
The mean, median, and mode.
Oh, I was supposed to tell you to go on the IXL quiz, but I forgot. Okay, you could do that tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So it's 8:01. I need everyone to take a picture of these last two examples and then send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of these last two examples and send it to me via WhatsApp. As you know, it's 8:00. What time is it? 8:01. So we're gonna move on to English language. So let's do that right now.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the English portion. I need the rest of you to send in your work from the mathematics portion. I said I want example 3 and example 4. So take a picture of those two. All right, good. Okay, so let's move on to English language. So for English language, let's go ahead and do it. So let's head up. Today is what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, Monday. Today is Monday, the 26th of February, 2024. Yes.
You put on chart.
Oh, yeah, let me do that. Let me put this inside the chart. Okay, good. So this is gonna be subject is of course English language. The topic is definitely the last time we were here for English language. Anyone remember what we were looking at? The last time we were here, what is our topic? We was talking
Wrong
about.
subject verb agreement.
Say it again.
Wrong subject verb agreement.
Very good. Wrong subject verb agreement. And we said that in order for your sentence to make sense, it needs to have a place where your subject and your verb does what?
Agree.
They should agree. They should agree. So if your subject is singular, right? What should your verb be?
Singular.
Singular. Very good. Singular. And if your subject is plural, what should your verb be?
Plural.
The verb should be plural as well. Okay, so you need to make sure that your subject and your verb agree. Okay, so that's what we did last class, trying to make sure that our subject and our verb agrees. So that's very important. Okay. All right, have you all sent in the math notes already?
Yes.
The example 4 and example 3. Make
Yes,
sure
sir.
send them, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Hey, give me one moment, please. All right, so, all right, good. So let me let's begin the topic. Today we're gonna be talking about the incorrect use of direct speech. Incorrect use of direct speech.
Excuse me, Mr. Boutique.
Go ahead.
May I be excused for 5 minutes, please?
Yes, we can. So
Thank you.
when we say direct speech, what do we mean by direct speech? What does that mean? Direct speech. Does anyone know what we mean by direct speech? If you know, let me know. What do we mean by direct speech? So the term direct speech, let me underline it. The term direct speech refers to a speaker's what?
Point of view.
On their point of view, direct speech. Speech is the biggest hint.
Tone.
Not tone. Speech. What do we mean by speech?
The way you talk to the audience.
The term direct speech refers to a speaker's what?
Voice.
Report. Report.
No, not report. Start with
Voice.
W. Start with
Just direct
W.
word.
Direct words.
Words.
Yeah, direct words. Oh, wow. All right. Or we could say is speaker's actual words, right? So the actual words that the speaker speaks is what we call direct speech, their actual words. All right. Their actual words. All right. So tonight we're going to be learning how to correctly put inside of our writing the words that a speaker might say. All right. So it is referred to as, we call this, when we're talking about direct speech, there's a word we use for this. We can call it a dialogue. It is referred to as dialogue, right? Or conversation. So that's what we mean by direct speech, dialogue or conversation. So when we say direct speech, it's a question here. When we say direct speech, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Actual word.
Actual words.
Very good. The actual words is of a speaker. What are two words? What are two other words that mean the same thing as direct speech?
Dialogue and conversation.
Very good. Dialogue or conversation, right? Now, you can impress your examiner when you properly place the direct speech inside of your essay, right? So examiners are impressed when candidates are able to use direct speech appropriately in their essays. So you have to make sure that you understand how to use dialogue properly in your essays, okay? So we want to make sure that we are able to use direct speech appropriately in the right way. Now, so how do we actually put these dialogues properly inside of our essays? So the benefits of putting these dialogues in your essays that it enhance it. So well written, well-written, direct speech. Make sure write this down for me, please. Again, make sure write this down for me. Well-written direct speech enhances the storyline of a narrative, moving the plot along, or revealing much about the characters and their personalities. So if you're writing a narrative essay, and you're trying to insert a direct speech into it, or a dialogue or conversation, it helps to reveal like what the characters' personalities are, right? And it also helps to, helps the story to move on in a systematic way, and it helps the plot to move forward because we have the characters talking. So now we know their likes, their dislikes, their motivations, stuff like that. And so direct speech or dialogue is very good because it helps to definitely enhance the essay and make it more full, right? Now you don't have to use direct speech only in narrative essays. You could use it in expository or different type of essays in the right way. Those things are a little more tricky, but for example, if you're quoting someone, these stuff is, this applies if you're quoting, and you could quote in persuasive essays, expository essays, and stuff like that. But in narrative essays, you're actually having a conversation, so that's basically the same syntax applies, the same setup applies. You need to have your quotation marks. You need to have them at the beginning and the ending. You need to have them properly. So, okay, so for example, this says, it was foolish. It was foolish of you to cross the glass window bridge in Eleuthera during the storm. Now, if this was a direct speech from someone, how are we going to show that it's a direct speech? What are we going to do to show that this is a direct speech from someone? What are we going to do to show that it's direct speech?
Quotation.
We need to what?
For quotation
We need to
marks.
put the quotation marks, right? Because that's the first thing, put your quotation marks. But there's something else that we also need to put.
You put a hyphen on the name of the person who wrote it.
You don't need a hyphen, because hyphen is like when you are writing a standalone quote. But what do we need? We need
the name of the person.
Yeah, the name of the person who said it, right? So Billy said, right? So what we have here is we have the direct quote or the direct speech, and we also have the person who said it. Also, we have the quotation marks, all right? So let's write what we have. Enclose write this down. Enclose the actual words spoken in what? Quotation, right? Quotation marks. So whenever you're writing a direct speech or dialogue or conversation or quotation, you need to make sure that you have it. You need to ensure that you have it in quotation marks or inverted commas. you can use a single, and the single one would be like this one, right? So this one, that one, so that's a single one. So you could use a single one, or double inverted commas. So you could use a single one or the double one to indicate your quotation marks, right? So this one, let me see if I could get that, but yeah, that one and that one, right? Let me say something. There we go, this one. Get this quotation mark here. So let me move this on the side. And good. Close bracket. There we go. So you could use a single inverted comma, or you could use a double inverted comma, right? To enclose it. Now sometimes examiners, not examiners, or candidates, sorry. The candidates, the people who take the exam, sometimes candidates or students get rather confused about where to place other punctuations in direct speech. But if the unspoken words are something like there's something like he said, or she replied, you don't have to put those words in quotations. You just put the actual words in quotations that they said, right? Usually the actual words of a person says are followed by a comma before the quotation marks are closed. For example, what could we say? We could say, Zelda and I are going. Zelda and I are going. Where are we going? To the regatta. To the regatta in Exuma. She said. Okay. Is this right? Zelda and I are going to the regatta in Exuma, she said. Is that right? Hello, I'm talking to the class.
No, sir.
I'm not just talking to one person. Is that right? Zelda and I are going to regard an exoma, she said. Is it right? Is that right?
No, sir.
No, yeah.
Also,
No?
Yes, sir.
Only like 3 persons are answering. I'm asking, is this right? The rest of you inside this class. Is this right?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No? Most of y'all are saying no. Why are you saying no? Why are you saying that this is not right?
They didn't say who said.
They didn't say who say it? Well, she is a pronoun, so that doesn't matter. You could say that. What's missing? No one knows?
Is it
The
the,
comma.
Say it again.
The comma.
The comma. Very good. It says, if the unspoken words are something like he said or she replied, usually the actual words of person says are followed by a what? Comma before you close the quotations. So you have to put a comma there, right? So where are we gonna put the comma? Where are we gonna put the comma?
And next
Before the quotation mark.
Say it again.
between exoma and she?
Between exoma and she, very good. So the comma is going to go before the quotation mark closes.
Before the
Yeah, right out. Good. All right. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to you.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
good. Okay, so
Wait,
what?
Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
So the comma has to go there before it ends?
Before it ends, yes.
Okay, thank you.
The word is not okay. It's either yes or no, so.
Yes, sir.
All right, so direct speech. But let's say you're writing the essay, right? And you have like multiple, people and stuff that are actually speaking, right? How do you like write that down properly, right? So direct speech is usually used in narrative. Like when you're actually writing a story. So in narrative or personal writing. And here's the thing, if you are doing it in your narrative essay, you have to make sure that you add a new paragraph each time you change the speaker, right? So remember to start a new paragraph. Remember to start a new paragraph. Remember to start a new paragraph each time there is
Excuse me, Mr. D.
a change in speaker. Yes.
Can I leave early, please? Because I have to finish my coursework and I have school tomorrow.
Message me inside the chat. Direct message me.
Yes, sir.
And don't tell me but you have school tomorrow because you out all weekend. All right, each time there's a change in speaker. Okay, so every time you change, every time you change the person who is speaking, you have to make sure that you add a new paragraph, right? Every time you change the person who is speaking. So for example, let me give you an example. So for example, okay, so for example, let's say we have this first person starts off the conversation and says, "Oh no." Right? "Oh no, it looks like the concert on Fort Charlotte has been rained out." Said Tommy. All right, if we want to insert someone else who spoke, what must we do? If we want to insert someone else who spoke, what must we do?
Start a new paragraph.
Very good. We have to start a new paragraph. So we have to literally start a new line. So we're going to say again, I just hope. Let me actually indent with these. So I just hope I can get my refund of my money because I bought 3 tickets. And comma, close it off. Samuel, let's say Samuel moaned. All right. Okay, so notice that for this one, right? This is the first person speaking, right? And what we had to do for that, well, we had to indent for that. And the second person who's speaking, we have to also what? Start a new paragraph for him as well, right? So whenever you have a new person speaking, right, you have to add a new paragraph and indent the same way. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm not only talking to 3 persons. Does
Yes,
that make
sir.
sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So we still have some other important rules to learn. About like how we're using direct speech. So the only thing that we have to say is that if you have 2 things someone is saying, and that's pretty much common sense. If you have 2 things that someone is saying, you have to open, and it's the same person. So you have to open it, right? So if you want to say, for example, the Kong salad has too much pepper, right? And that's one thing that the person said. So you open the quotation marks, say what he had to say, close it, and said he said. And then if you want to say something else that he said, you have to open up in another set of quotations and then close it back again. So basically, if you have 2 things that one person is saying and you want to split it into 2, so what you'll have to do is you have to open up the first one and say what he said. So the Kong salad has too much pepper, close quotation. He said, and then open up another one, and not enough Kong, right? So basically you have to, if you want to continue what the person is saying, like it's a continuation of what the person say, then you put a comma. But if it's another thing that the person is saying, then you have to put a period. And so that's just, how to have it flow, all right? What I'm going to do, I wonder if this part could fit because I want to put the grade exercise. I just wonder if it could fit on the same screen. Okay. Okay, let me make it smaller. I don't want y'all to lose what I have, so I'm gonna put the grade exercise on the same screen so that you can start that. Okay, good. I'm gonna put the grade exercise on the left-hand side. So grade exercise. Number 1. So number 1, what is meant by direct speech? What is meant by direct speech? So when we say direct speech, what do we mean? What are we referring to? What is meant by direct speech? Is it speaker's tone, speaker's mood, or is it C, speaker's words? Number 2, what 2 words can also be used for direct speech? Number 3, true or false? Comments place right after the quotation marks. It's closed. Number 4, true or false? Only double inverted commas can be used in direct speech. Number 5, in narrative writing, give 2 ways, 2 reasons why direct speech is effective. Let's just say beneficial. All right, so that's your exercise. Once you're finished with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. You have, I only gave you 5 questions. 2, 3, and true and false. 1, Okay, good.
Mr. Petit, I have a question.
Go ahead.
For number one, do we underline the answer or do we circle it?
Circle it. Circle it. It's a good question.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir.
What is meant by, the questions are, what is meant by direct speech? What two words can also be used for direct speech? True or false, the comma space right after quotation marks is closed. True or false, quotation marks are closed. True or false, only double inverted commas can be used in direct speech. And number 5, in narrative writing, give 2 reasons why direct speech is beneficial. Okay, Alicia, what number you on?
Number 5.
Number 5. And Aaliyah Starr, what number you on?
Number 5.
Number 5. Andrea, what number you on?
Number 4.
4. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Angel, what number you on?
Number 4.
Okay, Brene, you
May I
must.
be excused, please?
Why you always gotta go somewhere, Demetrio? Can you sit down for an hour? Can you sit down for an hour, Demetrio? And not have to go everywhere at one time. You in class, man? Brene, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Bree and Bri, what number y'all on? Bree and Bri, what number you on? Bree and Bri, what number you on?
Number 4, sir.
Number 4. Bree, you have to write that over because you're going back to the same thing where you do not write properly. I tell you to take your time and write. You could write way better than this. Why you keep on doing this? Write properly. Do you hear me, Bree? So you have to rewrite your grade exercise. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
And I keep on telling you this night after night. Stop writing horrible. Write properly. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. And then take better pictures. Okay, okay. Vet, what number you on?
I'm on number 3.
Okay, good. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Joseph, what number you on?
5.
What number you on?
5.
Number 5. Ajani, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. And where's Akiro? Akiro, where's the work? Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Akiro, are you there? Where's Akiro?
Sorry, yes, I was gonna send the math work with my English.
Okay, take a picture of it and send it to me. And Tyrone, where's your work?
I haven't sent it yet, so
What's taking you so long?
my phone dead, so
Do you have it in charge?
yes, sir.
Okay, once it's ready charged up, take a picture of your work. And why is your phone dying? Do you have a charger?
Yes, sir.
You need to charge your phone. The thing literally is go from 100% to 50% to 30% to 15%. How in the world you got your phone dying if you have a charger? Come on, man, you have to be more responsible than that, Tyrone. Summer, what number you on?
Mr. Petit, you called me?
Yes.
I'm still doing the work you sent.
The quiz, okay. What's your smart
I
score?
don't it it's very low because I don't really understand.
You
And I'm
don't?
trying to. No,
You
sir.
don't know how to do slope with the graph?
No, sir.
Whoa. Do they have like a example or
They
video?
did, and I read through all of them, but I still don't understand what to do.
Okay. You've never done rise over run before?
No, sir.
Never done rise over run?
And even if I did, I don't remember, so.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, keep trying, and then if it's really bad, then I'll explain it.
I did 86 questions.
Yeah. What's your smart score?
Like 30 something.
Okay,
Or 40.
I would explain it right after this.
Yes, sir.
Ronisha, what number you on? Ronisha, what number you on? Ronisha says she on number 3. Okay. Naya, what number you on?
5.
Shannon, what number you on? Shannon? Shannon roll, what number you on, Shannon? Number 3, okay. Nakari Roberts, what number you on?
Number 4.
4. Good. And Nevaeh Carey, what number you on?
I am on number 4.
And Mila, what number you on? Mila, what number you on?
She said in the chat she don't take English, so.
Okay, so Mila, are you finished with the math? Okay, well, did you send me the work, Mila? If you sent me the work, you can go for math. Ma, what number you on? Okay, you're still watching. Okay.
Number 2.
Okay. And is there anyone who's finished?
I am.
You are? Okay, good.
I am.
Okay, and already sent it to me. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Siren? Siren, are you there? Siren Newbold. Where's Siren?
Yes, sir.
What happened to your work? Are you finished? Sorry, did you finish the math?
Yes, sir. I gonna send it when I send in the grade exercise.
Okay. What number you on?
4.
Before. Okay. Dion, what number you on?
I'm finished and I'm sending the work to you now.
Okay. How about you, Darnik? Darnik, what number you on?
Number 5.
Amarnik, what number you on?
I'm done.
You already sent it to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. How about you, Brene? Brene, did you send your work?
Not as yet.
What number you on?
Number 5.
5, good. And Gianna, what number you on?
I'm done. I'm sending it to you now.
Okay. Kiajane, where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? Kiajane, where's your notes? Where's your notes? Why do every time I have to run you down for your notes? Where's your notes? You haven't sent them to me. What happened to you? Take a picture of your notes and send them to me. I don't understand why I have to do this every night with you. Malia roll, what number you on, Malia?
Number 5.
Number 5. Is there anyone else who's finished? So we could go over the answers.
I'm done.
You're done, okay. Veronica, are you done?
I'm on number 5.
And Kiajane, where's Kiajane? Hello, Kiajane. Who else? You're sending the notes right now. You need to hurry up sending them. Javin, where's your work?
I'm still working on it, sir. I'm almost finished.
What number you on?
I'm on the last one.
All right, so let's go over the answers. Anyone want to help me with number 1? Do I have any volunteers for number 1?
I can go, Mr. Badi.
Okay, go ahead, Casey. Read it for me.
It say, what is it meant by direct speech? A, the speaker's tone, B, the speaker's mode, or the speaker's words.
What do you have for that one?
I put the speaker's words. I put C.
The speaker's words. Did anyone else get that? That's correct. Did anyone else get that? The speaker's word for direct
I
speech?
did.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I did.
Very good. The speaker's words. Only 4 persons. Anyone else got it right? The speaker's words.
He did.
I did. I did.
Very good.
I did.
I did.
Very good. What 2 words can also be used for direct speech?
Dialogue.
Dialogue and what else?
Conversation.
Dialogue and
Conversation.
conversation. Anyone else got that right? Dialogue and conversation.
I did.
I did.
Also.
I did.
Very good.
I did.
Dialogue and conversation. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay, good. So dialogue and conversation. Okay, any volunteers for number 3? I want to try number 3.
I can.
Go ahead, Naya.
The number 3, I put false.
Read the question first.
True or false? The comma is placed right after the quotation marks are closed.
Very good.
False.
You put what?
False.
False. She said it's false that the comma is placed after the quotation marks are closed. Do you all agree with her?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is false. So when is the post quotation marks? When is the comma placed, or where is the comma placed?
Before.
Before.
Before. How many persons got number 3 right? Number
I
three.
did.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Very good. Anyone else? Because I'm only hearing a few persons. Anyone else got number
I
3
did.
right? Dion,
I did.
Veronique. Okay. Number 4. True or false? Only double inverted commas can be used in direct speech.
False.
False.
False. Definitely false. Because you could also use, besides double inverted commas, you could also use what?
Single.
You could also use single inverted commas. And finally, in narrative writing, give 2 reasons why direct speech is beneficial. What y'all have for that one? 2 reasons why direct speech is beneficial in narrative writing. What y'all have? Go ahead, Andrea. What you have for that one?
I have moving the plot along or revealing much about characters and their personalities.
Mm-hmm. So it's there to move the plot along. That's one. And it's there to reveal much about the characters and their personalities. Or you can say it enhances the storyline. Any one of those, any 2 of those 3 is the correct answer. Enhancing the storyline, moving the plot along, and revealing much about the characters and their personalities. Anyone else got number 5, right?
I did.
Yes, so.
Okay.
I did.
I got all right, Mr. Petit.
Besides
did.
Malik, did anyone else get all right? Anyone else got all right?
I did.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, perfect. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got 1 wrong, put Y. And if you got 2 wrong, put N. All right. If you got all right, put I. If you got 2 wrong, put Y. If you got if you got all right, put I. If you got 1 wrong, put Y. If you got 2 wrong, put N. Okay. All right. If you finish with your work, then you can leave. Again, if you finish with your work, then you can leave. And you ready to take a picture of
Good
it?
night.
Then you can leave.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Good
Stay
night.
safe.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp, then you can go.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
All right, no problem. All right, again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then you can leave. All right, let me end the recording and let me show Summer how to do this thing.